The future for AdviCoach is really exciting to me. I think the process that we have in place and the process that FSBI has shared with us is one that will continue to grow and change and stay trend right. So we'll always have lots of tools to be able to use for any kind of business from any kind of industry. Michelle and I are area developers, so we are looking into the future to really be able to put offices in particular areas within Massachusetts and Vermont, in areas that we know have not gotten the right kind of attention to get their businesses up and running. So not only does our future look bright in terms of the growth that we have, but now with 15 to 17 coaches, we can affect so many companies out there and get them to hit their ILWI and their goals and their dreams. So that's very exciting.
I think the biggest changes in our brands lately have been probably just the focus on the brand itself. I mean, we now have a lot of focus on making AdviCoach better, as well as some of the other brands in the FSBI system. We've added brand champions, we've added brand managers, and because of that, you have a lot of new initiatives underway, driving constant continuous improvement within AdviCoach. I mean, some specifics include AdviCoach 2.0 that was recently reviewed by the management team, and we're adding sellability indexes, we're improving our microsites, we're going to a virtual coaching platform to enable coaches to really coach anywhere, just not in their local areas. We're doing a lot more with national lead generation, so instead of just throwing everything on the coaches, we've always provided a lot of assistance, but generating leads and converting those leads was primarily up to them. We're now offering a lot of additional support in finding leads for them and converting those leads into clients. So some good things coming down the pike. There's been a lot of changes this year, and there's a lot of good things coming.
I love what I do. I like to hear people's stories. I like to hear about how they ended up where they are and the things that they're learning from their business. And I like to talk with them about what they hope is going to happen. So it's one of those great combinations of getting to find out the things that really matter to people and then helping them figure out what matters even more.
Interesting decision I had to go through to decide, one, to be an entrepreneur, one, to take on a business coaching business. AdviCoach was a really good fit for Honolulu because I live on an island very far away from the rest of the world. And so we tend to operate like we are unique. All of us in Hawaii feel like we're different from everybody else because we're in Hawaii, we're so far away and everything else. Well, as I'm looking at what am I going to do, I like to build strong teams. I like the idea of owning my own business, and I want to do this in Honolulu. Then AdviCoach made that possible because of the brand recognition, because it's a national brand. It's a system that can be adapted to every business in Honolulu. So I'm allowed to bring mainland technology, mainland thinking, mainland business advancement ideas to a culture that is very particular about how much of the mainland we're willing to have. And so the AdviCoach brand felt like something that I can do really good. I can bring a small to medium-sized business, something they can't otherwise get without, I don't know, tapping on the door of Coca-Cola or tapping on the door of Walmart and saying, share your information with me. And they don't really like that big company ideal. So AdviCoach allows me to come in as a small company and bring these big company ideals. So I really feel like I can make a difference in my community.